Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? I'm gonna wait for a few people to get in here. Let me go share this video out, and then I'm gonna jump right into what I'm talking about. Alright, y'all, I ain't forget about y'all. I'm just putting the video up in other social media sites. Gotta turn the light on. Alright. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Let me make sure I clean the screen because it looked a little hazy. Alright. So, for all of y'all that want to be owner operators, and you want to have a truck, I'm down here in North Carolina. I was coming from the chicken plant. So I was coming off of Interstate 40 after I got loaded. And I was sitting at a light. I started to make my right turn. The front of my truck started rumbling real funny. So, you know, when you drive your truck for a certain amount of time, you know your truck. You're gonna know the ins and outs of your truck. You're gonna know what's wrong with it. You're gonna know, like, yo, that ain't normal. That ain't how my truck operates. I know every sound, every vibration. So when something is out of whack, I can automatically tell. And I'm like, yo, you know what? Something wrong with the truck. So as soon as I start to pull up to go make the turn, I died right in the intersection. The truck just shut off on me. I cranked it back up, it fired back up, put it back in gear, try to pull off. I'm right by a pallet because I'm getting ready to scale the load. It dies again, so I'm further in the intersection. So I'm like, all right, try to fire it back up. It ain't fired back up. So I'm like, pull the triangles out, because if you look at the thumbnail of the picture, I was coming off the interstate, and that's the right lane to make the right turn at the light coming off the interstate. Now, the closest petrol to me, or TA, is 112 miles. I'm 40,000 pounds. What's my scale ticket? 78,420 pounds. I called roadside service. The guy said, I can't get nobody to you until 2 hours from now. I'm sitting in the I'm not sitting in the intersection no more. I managed to get it started up, and I'm gonna tell you how I got it started up. So I'm sitting in the intersection. I had to put the triangles out. I'm like, yo, I just had an issue with the truck a few weeks ago. I went to a petrol, got my grease job done, got my fuel filters changed because it was that time for service. So I gotta tell y'all about that too, and I'm gonna put y'all on the game. So I put the triangles out. I'm speaking to the owner of the company I'm hauling for, because he's good with Volvos. So he's like, all right, check your fuel filters, check the battery connectors, check the coolant. All of that was fine. I got brand new batteries. Filter is full with fuel. Coolant is full. So we like, all right, we try not to call a wrecker, because that could run you $2,000. Because I got stuck in Jersey one time, I had to call a wrecker. It cost me $2,000, so I know. So I'm like, all right. So the owner's like, you know what? He had something with one of his Volvos happen. He said, go disconnect the coolant sensor plug. So I disconnect the sensor plug, the coolant sensor plug. Boom, it fires up. I get into the truck stop, get on the scale. So I pop the brakes. As I pop the brakes, I feel that funny rumbling again. And I'm like, oh, come on. So I push the call box for the, the call in the store for the scale. Got the scale. She's like, all right, you good to go. I'm like, thank you. Get in, push the air brake in, truck shuts off. So I died on the scale and the truck stopped. So I'm like, oh, come on. Right? So I'm like, yo, now, you thought it was bad when I thought it was bad sitting in the intersection like this. Now I'm inside the truck stop, but I'm sitting on the scale. I'm like, yo, you want to talk about come on, man? So I'm like, I'm in my truck and I'm like, yo, come on. Come on. So I get out, I double check the batteries, I get my vice grips, tighten up the each screw, make sure, everything was connected and tight. Because, as you running, you hitting bumps, things jiggle loose. So I managed to get it fired up, got off the scale, I pulled off to the side so people that come around the curve can come around and come off the scale without hitting the back of my truck or having to back up. So I was like, all right, I'm going to sit here. Me and the owner was talking. He was like, you know what? Park for the night. See how it runs overnight. In the morning, see how it feels. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I went inside, got my scale ticket, slid the tandems and did all that. Grabbed something to eat just to have a moment to get my thoughts together. So the next petrol on 40 is 112 miles away. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I should take the chance, run it, because I-40 is right here. I don't want to start going up the ramp and it dies on me going up the ramp. It could die on me at the light. So now I'm like, I called the road service dude back from one of the local shops around. They got a wrecker and a shop. So the owner's like, yo, maybe you got a bad fuel injector. Could be leaking fuel into the engine. So I'm like, that's just like the last thing I really wanted to hear, but this is what comes with trucking. So I'm like, all right. I think it's to a point now where I think I'm going to go ahead and move on from the truck. I'm at 929,578 miles on my truck. And It's been running. It's, it's been running, and I'm gonna get to everybody comment in the chat in a minute. So I get out, I park, I go inside, get the scale tick, I leave the truck running to see if it's gonna shut off by the time I come back. So it's been running. So it's almost at 1 million miles. It's at 929,000. Like I said, 929,578 miles. So I wanted to do this video because, you know, I like to give everybody a heads up. So basically, if you want to be an owner-operator, yeah, it's nice to yell, you know, oh, I'm an owner-operator, I own my truck. But look at what comes with it. Look what comes with it. Yeah, you can go get a new truck, but eventually something's going to happen. You know, when you get a new truck, then you're locked in for a certain amount of years with a new truck. You might not be in the shop that often. You know, so you got the warranty for any type of repairs and stuff like that up to what? Maybe 500,000. You know, I got a used truck. I got this truck from the owner. I got it when it was like 625,000 miles. So that was 2018. So I already done paid the truck off. I got my money's worth out of this truck. I gained a lot of knowledge from having a used truck. And I think the biggest thing about having a used truck was the knowledge I gained from having a used truck, because all the knowledge I got, that's where the money's at. What I know now when it comes to a truck. Nobody taught me. I had to learn by trial and error. You know, so I think that was the best investment from everything. And getting a used truck, you learn all the different ins and outs. You start learning, like Volvo, Peterbilt, Kenworth, those high-end trucks where, like, I speak to the shop guy, he's like, yo, them Volvos is headaches. It's roomy, it's roomy. I love the room in here. I ain't never been a Volvo person. But it is what it is. It gets the job done. I used to be the type like, yo, I want to drive this, I want to drive that. Now, after I know what I know, yo, I'm like, nah, I got to get with something that can be serviced anywhere. You know? And now I understand why everybody's grabbing Cascadias and them Freightliners. Because you can get those serviced at TAs. And yeah, the Volvo's nice. And I got the 2012. Volvo's nice. Never had no engine problems. So now I'm like, okay, you know what? It's approaching 1 million miles. And hey, I think my next truck I'm gonna get is a Cascadia, and get something where the parts ain't so expensive. Because when you go in the shop with a Volvo, if you go in after 4 o'clock, Volvo's closed. So you got to sit at the TA or the petrol and wait till the next day for them to go to Volvo to get the part for the Volvo. And then what they're going to do is they're going to charge you $80 to go get the part for the truck. So, peep this. And I'm going to put y'all on the game. I go to a petrol in Alabama, coming down 65, because I was on my way to Montgomery. This is maybe about 4 weeks ago. So I go to the petrol to get my grease job done, my fuel filters changed, and everything, right? Truck in the shop. I'm sitting in the, the waiting area. I usually in the shop watching what they doing. But I sat in the waiting, area, watched TV till they call me. So the guy's like, all right, your grease job done, fuel filter's done. Go back out, the truck is running, everything is good, right? Pay the bill. I had to get, what I got done? That was like $1,100. So, what's going on, everybody? I ain't ignoring y'all, I'm just breaking down the story. So, I get the grease job done, the fuel filter's done, grease job, the joints and everything like that. So, paid $1,100. I get down into Montgomery to make my delivery the next morning. Now I'm on the flat surface. I pull up to go to check in. I'm on the street parking next to the curve. The truck starts rumbling funny. So I'm like, I'm on the phone with my little bro, like, yo, something wrong with my truck, because it don't feel like that. So he's like, yo, what you mean something wrong with it? And I'm like, yo, the way it's vibrating, it doesn't feel right. Something wrong with it. So I'm like, all right, I'll go check in, get back in. I have to go around the building. So I go right up the street, start the back end, truck dies on me. So I'm like, I'm on the flat surface. It ain't nothing crazy like you on the hill or nothing. Fire it back up, start backing up again. It dies on me. Right? So I'm like, all right, fire it back up. I start moving again now. Pull up, start the back up. I'm already jacked like a 45 degree to get into the dock door. Start backing up, it dies on me. So I'm like, ah. So I'm sitting there, right? So I let it stay off for a minute, give it a minute, turn it back on, let it cycle through, fire it back up. Start backing up, I get in the door, I leave it running. So while I'm sitting there and it's running, it dies on me. So I'm like, yo, you can't be serious right now. Now, I'm in Alabama. I think it was like 85 degrees. Truck is off, so there ain't no AC. I'm in the back of the building, there's a dumpster. Now, I'm delivering, I forgot what I was delivering, but it was something that had a lot of flies in the back of the, so I'm like, can't sit with the window down, so I gotta sit outside the truck, get unloaded. I call, hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I call the TA. Now, before I get to this part, let me tell you what happened at the petrol with the grease job and the fuel filters and everything. The dude that did my service put my fuel filter back in on the passenger side, but check what he didn't do. When they take those filters out and they put new ones, if you ever been in the shop, you notice they pour fuel in it, right? Yo, he ain't never put no fuel in the filter. So my little bro is looking up. He's like, yo, he had that problem with his Volvo. He's like, yo, on the driver's side, there's a, you could prime the engine to make the fuel pull up out the tanks. So I'm out there, I'm priming. Now it's like 85 degrees. I'm sweating and getting blacker than I should be. So I'm out there, I'm priming them. So sun is beaming on me. That don't work. So I call TA. I'm talking to the lady for a roadside service call because the filter ain't have no fuel in it because the petrol. Oh, and that petrol was Dodge City, Alabama, off of 65. They messed it up. So I speak to the lady at the TA in Montgomery. I guess she was from that one in Montgomery, but she was working from home because I heard the kids running in the background. So she take my number down. She's like, all right, it's going to take 2 hours for someone to come to you. I'm like, all right, no problem. Hang up. 2 hours go by. My little bro is like, yo, TA ain't get there yet? It's already 2 hours. So I call the TA in Montgomery. The guy pulls up. He's like, all right, what's your phone number? Well, what's your, I'm waiting for a service call. So he's like, I don't see you in the system. I'm like, yeah, I spoke to a lady. She said it was going to take 2 hours. And he was like, all right, where you at? So I'm telling him I'm at the customer or where I'm at. So he's like, nah, I don't see you. I don't see no paperwork on it. Right? Because she's looking in the computer. So he was like, what's your phone number? I give him my phone number. He punched it up. He's like, oh, she took the wrong number. She put my number down wrong because when she was talking to me, she's at home because, with the Roe v. 19 running around, a lot of the people's working from home on service calls. So the kids running around because I can hear them in the background. So she distracted, taking my information while the kids is running around. So I'm like, so now 2 hour wait done went by. Now I gotta wait an hour for the new service guy to come in from the from the TA in Montgomery off of 65. They come to me. I'm the first one out on the service call. So I'm letting them know I don't got no fuel, and my fuel filter in the truck don't want to start. He come out, he look at it, he go in the truck, get the fuel tank, the gallon, the canister, pour fuel in it, come on the driver's side, start priming it. So I see the fuel come down in the filter. So he get in, fire the truck up, boom, it starts, no problem. But ever since then, I've been having that funny rumbling ever since that happened. So I ain't had to pay for that bill because the petrol in Dodge City, since they didn't do their job right, the TA in Montgomery back charged the petrol because they didn't do their job right. So I didn't have to pay for nothing. So I'm like, all right, bet, cool. So anytime you go in the shop at TAs, Petros, any shop, I don't care where you at, double check they work. Because they got that ASE? Because they certified, that don't mean nothing. That certificate on the wall don't mean nothing. Because it's just been proven to me. It don't mean nothing. It just says, okay, you can work on trucks to a certain degree. But backtrack everything that you have them do to your truck at the TA, at the petrol. Because it cost me downtime. It cost me downtime. Now, I have this issue going on. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm trying to hold on to it as long as I can. Like, it's already paid off. Why go, I spoke to, my partner today, and me and her was talking, and she was like, hold off on getting another truck. Run the truck till you can't run it no more. Right? Because I only got my fixed cost, and my fixed cost is only $676 a week, so I have no rent, got no child support. I got 2 cell phone bills and storage. That ain't nothing. Cell phones is like 100 and change for both phones. Storage is like 155. So, but if you want to get a truck, understand this comes with this part of the game. Yeah, it's nice I can say I'm my own operator. Yeah. But you better be ready to deal with the things that come with owning the truck. Because it ain't pretty out here. Some of us can't go get a brand new truck. Some of us can't even save the $5,000 down. Well, now I think it's a little bit more than $5,000. I think it's like $7,000 down. Some of us can't even save $500 nowadays. Some of us don't got the credit. You know, that's why some people go into lease purchase, because that's their best way. And a lot of people go into lease purchase because they go in it because they see it's more money cents per miles, and they think that's their way of getting out of debt. No, that puts you in more debt. Because now you got the responsibility of a truck. You got cargo insurance, trailer rental, bobtail insurance. So you got to take care of that. You got fuel. You got to get your maintenance done. And then some people go in the lease purchase and they run like they company drivers. You run in 3 weeks and you going home with barely just enough money to pay bills. And then you home for, you know, you got the freedom and the luxury of being home a little bit longer because you lease purchase. You're not a company driver. But that ain't how you going to succeed as lease purchase if you running home all the time. So you got to run and you got to put money up, because these days is going to come. These breakdowns is going to come. This wasn't expected. It wasn't. But I always told y'all, always prepare for a win. It ain't a matter how, it's a matter of when. And today was a win day. Okay, when did it happen? Just coming off the interstate, right at the curve, right in the intersection. I'm turned in the intersection. You know, and I'm like, it's hot, truck turned off, got the window down, I'm sweating. I'm like, yo, come on. But I tell you what, at the end of the day, I still would do this. I still would do this. And I'm going to tell you why. I wouldn't go back to being a company driver because I learned too much about the game and I know what these big companies is doing. I see what's out here. I done saw too much as an owner-operator. I done saw too much behind the scenes that a lot of company drivers don't see. I know what's going on in the game, so I would never go back to being a company driver. I wouldn't. Ain't worth it. Then you can't. Yeah, I have the freedom to take off as long as I want, but I also got the responsibility of maintaining my truck, keeping up with my maintenance and all the breakdowns that come with it. If a tire blows on the trail, I gotta replace that. I got a tire I gotta replace now. You know, and that's gonna cost me about $755 for a tire replace. I gotta replace the tire. I just replaced the tire a few weeks ago. So I went in for an AC issue, turned around, I had to get the AC lines replaced, then the screw on the condenser broke. So the Petro in Kenley was like, you know, we got bad news. Because as we was disconnecting the AC lines, the screw on the condenser broke off. Why? Because it's a 2012, that's been the same condenser from the time the truck was manufactured. So it's rusty. I'm pissed. And I'm like, you know, y'all should take care of that. Because your man is taking it off. Well, how do we know that that screw was rusted? We can't see once we start disconnecting it. So I'm in there, I'm beefing. So I'm like, you know what? Get the condenser. You know what? Don't even worry. Just get the condenser. I sat an extra day. So they got the condenser, you know, and the lady I was talking to, sweet lady. She was real nice. You know, I apologized to her because I was like, yo, you know what? Let me change my aura. And I said, you know what? I said, sis, I just want to apologize about how I came off. I just had my fuel filters changed. I just had an issue with a petrol up in Alabama didn't do the job right. I had to get a service call. That cost me $1,100. Now, I'm at the petrol a week later after the fuel filter issue, getting the AC lines replaced, the AC charged. I had to get the condenser done, $1,300. Oh, and I had to replace one of the bad tires, $1,300. So in a matter of 2 weeks, I spent $1,100 one week. The following week, I spent $1,300. I was like, yo. Thank God I started getting in the books about finance, about increasing my knowledge about finances. Because if I would have just been out here, now that my truck is paid off, out here splurging money and buying all the DVDs in the truck stop and going to the malls and buying myself sneakers, 1,000 pair of sneakers, and buying, you get it, because people get a lot more money. When you come from not having money, you start getting out of control with it, and I always put money up. Savings account here, savings account there, saving account here, saving account there. I'm investing here, investing there. So I move money. So I love what I do as an owner operator. I love it. Yes, you get people like, I want my own truck and owner operator, but the headache that come with it, you gotta take the good with the bad, because it's trucking. It's trucking. You get out here, you want to be an owner operator, you gotta be out here and you gotta run. You can't always go home. You can't always go home. You gotta know your course of operation. And shout out to my boy Royce G, because he's the one who taught me that. Once you know your course of operation, you know what you need. Cut all our overhead expenses down. I got rid of XM radio. Why have XM radio paying $25 a month to listen to the same music you can listen to you on YouTube for free? Stop giving these companies your money. It took me a half hour just to get XM radio to cancel my subscription, because it was like, oh, well, you've been with us for this amount of time. Well, what if we give you a discount? No, cut the service off. I took that $25 and started investing in the stock market with it and made back that money already. Stop giving these people your money. If you're going to give money, if you're going to do something with your money, do something with your money that's going to bring you back money. Do something with your money that's going to bring you money while you sleep. Your money's supposed to work harder than you do for your money. Period. Stop buying liability and start buying assets. A lot of y'all need to stop sitting around acting like you got forever. I love trucking. Don't get me wrong, trucking changed my life. Everybody knows my story. I'm from the hood. I'm from the projects. I've been on public assistance. I've been on child support. Everything. Now, it's about what we're going to have for the future. What you're going to retire on. What's your savings account looking like? Stop trying to keep up with everybody else. Build your savings. Put money up for rainy days, because it's going to happen. You need emergency money put up. Stop playing. Stop playing. Because if something happened with you as far as work and you get hurt or you out of work, what emergency money you got put up? Because you might be the only one working. You might be single. You might be married. Your husband might be out of work, so you holding it down till he find a job. you might be working and your girl don't work and you holding it down, you gotta put money up because rainy days come. That storm is gonna come. It's all in a matter of time. So while you don't got nothing crazy going on, plant that seed and put that money up. Get rid of your debt. Get rid of the debt. Because you can't really build your savings if you got hands in your pocket. Every time you get paid, you got the bill collector calling you like, yeah, you know, we trying to collect. Even if you if you don't have a bill collector, you backed up on one of your bills. Your cell phone bill, you missed the payment, now you got the interest because you late on the cell phone. Your credit card got you backed up. The rent's backed up. Electric bill backed up. Water bill backed up. Whatever bill you got. It takes one situation to create a chaotic situation. You could be out here trucking. You can have a regular 9 to 5. You can be calling out of work, taking off because you want to chill. But guess what happens when you want to chill? And then the day comes when you no longer got income coming in. Now you really chilling. Now you really chilling. But then as you start paying bills with that little bit of money you saved up, what happens when it runs out? Right? What happens when that emergency money run out because you ain't put up enough? Because you get paid, you know, people get paid, they want to go out and they want to start buying all the latest new TVs and phones and iPhones and laptops. I'm not saying you're not supposed to treat yourself, but prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Look into online savings account versus these big banks. Prime example, I'm going to give y'all, because you know I don't really go into my money. I got an online savings account. I forgot what the interest rate is, but I got $847 sitting in there. But I got $3.88 in interest I just got this month on it. Then another savings account with the big bank, I got 3 cents on $1,200 sitting in the savings account. Right? How crazy is that? Check your bank. Go on your bank website. If you bank with Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, banks that got buildings, the brick and mortar buildings, check your bank interest. You'll be surprised. And then go online and type in high yield savings account online. And you'll be surprised what the online savings account is paying in interest on your money versus what the big bank is paying you in interest on your money. Okay, that's it. I just want to give y'all something. I just want to drop a little jewels on you. A little bit of jewels on you. Here's another thing to check. So, you got your money sitting in the big bank. I bank with Chase. Right? I bank with Chase. I already know the interest rate there. You ain't getting nothing on your money. But peep this. While your money's sitting in these big banks, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, they giving you this little pennies on the dollar. But they take your money, my money, and let's say a customer come in and need a loan. He got the credit. They take our money, lend it to the person who needs the loan, charge them a certain interest rate, but pay us pennies on the dollar for them using our money to give the person the loan. This is how that system works. This is why I'm in the books. This is how I learned about online savings account. Because that money, yeah, your bank account reflects how much you got in your account, so you don't see the money going out. But your money's in circulation. So while you got your bank parked, the bank not putting no real interest on your money. So you got to have different avenues to make that money work for you while you sleep. So back to the moral of the story. Being a truck driver, being an owner-operator, it's going to come with breakdowns. It's going to come with frustrating days. It's going to come with the days where 1 week you in the shop, the next week you in the shop, and then you can leave and think everything good, and going down the road you can catch a flat tire. Now you got to call roadside service and sit there for 2 hours or 3 hours or 3.5 hours. Or you can go to a shop, get a grease job done, and hold on, y'all. So I'm like, put money up. So right now, I'm parked for the night. I'm contemplating on if I should try to drive and get to the petrol and see. But I think I'm gonna wait till in the morning. I'm gonna shut down right here. Truck is still running. Get some sleep. Get up. Get some coffee in the morning. Start the day. And take a chance with it. Because I got a chicken load supposed to be in Chicago for the 8th at 4 in the morning. I don't know how it's going to pull going up hills. So, but any of y'all that's out there that's got a truck, I know Shape the World, she got a truck, she got an older truck, her AC's out. And right now she just signed on with another carrier. So right now she just trying to get her money up, but she trucking with no AC. The struggle is real for her. You know, and yo, it's hard being out. It's hard being out here. And you know, you got truck issues, but you still trying to get your money up. Like, she got 2 fans going on. You know, like, she got 2 turbo fans in her truck to keep cool. But you know, you don't get no good sleep with when your AC's out. I've done it. When my blower motor fan went out on my AC. Yo, it ain't pretty, man. It ain't pretty. It's frustrating at times. It's frustrating at times, but being mad about it is going to do what? It ain't going to make the truck get fixed no faster. You got to chuck it up to the game. That's what it is. That's what it is. You got to charge it to the game. And I don't ever want y'all to ever come to my channel and think I'm just going to sit and just talk about how much money I'm going to make, because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sell y'all a dollar in the dream. I'm going to tell y'all what it really is. I'm going to tell y'all what it really is. Because you come out here and you watch YouTube and you listen to, oh, you can make this, you can make this, you can make this, but then nobody says nothing about what can happen to you while you out here trying to make that. So, I never want anyone come to my channel and just think Sinister just gonna talk about, oh, I made this week. No, we're not doing that over here. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm going to show you everything that's wrong with my truck, everything that done went down, everything that got replaced, so you can be prepared, so you can be successful, so you can be like, damn, I remember Sinister said that. Because that's what's going to help you. Me talking about how much money I make, how's that helping you? That's giving you $1. I'm selling you $1 in the dream. And then people see that, they come run out here, oh, I'm going to go lease purchase because they heard me talk about, oh, I made $2,000 this week. I made $2,500 this week. But I don't let y'all know the ins and outs of the bad side. You know? So, I'd rather give y'all what can happen So y'all can be prepared. Like I go in the lease purchase. I know I can't stay out and run 3 weeks and run home. You know, run 4 or 5 weeks. Pay your bills up in advance. Stop living check to check. Learn how to budget your money. You know when your bill is due. Right now, today's the 6th. Let's just say you got a bill that's coming up on the 24th, right? Now you get paid on Friday, so Friday's the 10th, next Friday's the 17th. When you get paid, don't put all the money on the bill and then leave yourself broke. You got the 10th and the 17th. Split the bill in half. Put a little bit of the money from the 10th off that check, and then when the 17th comes, you pay the other half. So when the 24th comes, you good. Now, going forward from there, start paying your cell phones 2 months in advance. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you got to compensate for if there's a slow week. I don't care if you're a truck driver, if you work at a hospital, if you work at fast food, if you a maintenance man, if you a janitor, whatever you do. Pay your cell phones up 2 months in advance. Because let's say something happened where one of your checks is short. You don't got to worry about the cell phone bill. I paid up my cell phone bill. My cell phone bill ain't due till next month. My storage ain't due the next month. But I paid all of this. I paid June and July last month. Well, coming in the last month. So I paid June and July. Now, when I get a chance, I'm going to pay August, September, up to October, or all the way up to November. So I can compensate for just in case it's a slow week, something happens, I got that extra little cushion of breathing. Put extra on the bills, put the credit on it. Child support, for all of my fellas that's on child support. You can send extra money in child support and create a credit. I did it. They're not going to mess with you. You can put a credit. So if you short on the check and you sending your payments in, that week that's short, when you're supposed to make that child support payment, you ain't got to worry about it because you already got a negative balance because you got a credit. It doesn't mean that you making extra money. All right, even if you add an extra $20 to the bill, extra $25 if you can. Put money up. Put money up. Stop spending money on unnecessary things, liabilities. For all of my fellas that's single, stay at home. You meet a shorty, stay at home. Well, I mean, a lot of places got you staying at home anyway. So, cut back on your expenses. Right now, with everything going on, everything is crazy right now. Cut back on your expenses. Prepare for just in case another shutdown come with the whole COVID-19 thing happening. Because y'all see it, I see it. I haven't been home yet. I've been on the road since November last year. When I was going to go home, that's when the virus hit. This month is my birthday on the 15th. One of my people like, yo, you coming home for it? No. I spoke to my sister. My sister like, yo, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Keep making your money. You working towards goals. Ain't nothing going on up there in New York City. Make your money. We understand. Do what you got to do. You're trying to get places. You're trying to elevate. You're trying to get to the next level. You're trying to get a house. You're trying to, you know, all the things I have on my list of goals. Run 4 or 5 weeks. Get your money stacked up. Get your bills paid up in advance so you don't got to worry about it being on your neck. I know people that got Netflix and Hulu and you got all these apps. You got little $10 coming out here, $8 here. Add that up. Add that up for 12 months. Every time a new phone come out, guess what? iPhone 12 coming. Gotta go get the new phone. You know what? This phone I'm doing this YouTube on got a crack in the screen. But guess what? I ain't upgrading. Now, because that money I'm paying for a new phone, I could put that money in the stock market and continue to build my retirement account up. You know, I was sitting and I'm like, you know, that's a want. That's not a need. If your phone's still operating just fine, or if you dropped your phone and your screen is just completely shattered, okay, I understand. But we got to get smarter with our money, people. We got to get smarter with the way we handle our money. At the end of the day, don't buy things because, you know, the next person got it. No. So, yo, hit that thumbs up for me, man, so we can get this video shared around YouTube so others can see this. But I never want y'all to feel like just going to get your own truck, you're just going to have it. It's just, everything just going to fall in place. You know what? And a lot of times, a lot of us sit around and we try to wait till everything is perfect to make a move. But sometimes, the majority of the time, if you wait till everything is perfect, you will never make a move. Because you can never get everything perfect to make the move. I did it. I'm speaking from experience. I did it. When I was coming in the truck and I wanted to have me a laptop. So I'm working, I'm trying to save up for a laptop, but every time I try to, I got something that came up, I have to touch the money. So I just got to a point like, you know what? Forget it. Because you'll miss your opportunity waiting till everything is perfect. You'll never make a move if you wait till everything is perfect. Sometimes you gotta jump. You gotta jump. You gotta jump off that cliff, and you gotta be confident in yourself, and you gotta tell yourself, I'm gonna make this work. I don't care if I get knocked down, I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna make it work. If I gotta go get me another truck, I'm gonna make a move. But I guarantee y'all, I'm going to make it work. And this is what you need to tell yourself. You're going to make it work. You're not going to stay in debt forever. I'm sorry, y'all, because this went from me having a truck issue into a motivation video. But that's just what I do. This is what I do. So, don't be afraid to make a move. Do your homework. And understand, like, yo, that failure is part of that success. You know how many people told me on YouTube, yo, you should get rid of that truck. It's junk. When I first started, because I was doing videos on all the things that I had to get repaired, people like, yo, that truck junk. That truck junk. Now, what if I was just weak-minded and I listened to what everybody was saying as far as get rid of the truck? I wouldn't know what I know now. Because, see, the things that I know, I can sit and hold the classroom with. Your time is your timing. Your time to move will be your time to move. It ain't on other people's timeline. It's on your timeline. But sitting around and I don't know, and I'm telling y'all from me, because I've done it. I used to sit and be like, yo, I don't know. You know, that's a lot for a truck. I don't know. You know, what if? And I did the what if. And this is why I'm speaking on it, because I've done it. And I have to be transparent with y'all. I've done it. I doubted myself before. I've done it. I was scared to make the move. I've done it. I'm man enough to tell y'all I've done it. I'm man enough to sit here and say, yo, I was scared to make the move. I was scared to make this move. Because I kind of didn't feel like I was going to be able to do it. And then I got out here and I did it. I started learning what I needed to learn. Now, I own my truck. Yeah, it's a little older truck. It ain't the latest and greatest, but guess what? It's mine. Guess what it also did? It helped me build my confidence. You know what I mean? Shake the world. What's going on? I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you having AC issues because I had a truck. My truck shut off today on me in the intersection, so I've been having problems with the truck. But I'm telling everybody, you know, put money up for rainy days. No matter if you work at fast food, you're a school teacher, whatever your profession is, put money up because rainy days come. And it comes when you least suspect it. You know, when you least suspect it, but make the move. Make the move. Do your numbers. Do your numbers. Don't try to rush. Don't move out of desperation. Don't move out of emotion. I made that mistake with Night. When I went to try, I got tired of Night with the nonsense, and I was aggravated with Night, and I made a decision out of emotion. I went to Night. I went to Tribe, and that was a bad decision. Why? Because I was moving out of emotion. So, all right, hold on. I'm trying to get it a little brighter. So I made that move out of emotion, and it's only right that I give y'all this. I don't never want y'all to think I'm perfect. None of that. But if I can tell y'all something that I've been through, maybe you've been through it and nobody understands that. You're frustrated. Your money is not where it should be. Yo, you the only one grinding. You feel like you by yourself. You study it, you're the only one studying. You know, you trying to have certain people around you that you want them on the same page you want, and they not. Being successful is a lonely road, because not everybody gonna go with you. You got your friends you talk to where y'all just having that conversation of what's going on in life, but y'all not on that level of, like, I have my people I talk to what's going on in life and just shooting the breeze, and then I have my people I talk to about investing. I have my business partners, my partners in my circle of influence, and I have a very small circle. Not everybody's gonna go with you, but at the end of the day, you gotta decide what's best for you. Sometimes you gotta make a move and you can't even tell your family, because sometimes they're gonna throw, well, I think you should. But you gotta make the move, because you gotta go learn it. Your success depends on you, not them, not me, not your friends, not your wife, not your husband, not your girlfriend, not your boyfriend, not your daddy or your mama or your grandmama. You got to be out there in the field, in the jungle, in the trenches, putting in the work, getting dirty out here. This is what I do. My sister co-signed for me to go to truck school so I could get my life together, because my life was a mess before I got into trucking. I was in the jail if my sister wouldn't have got me in trucking, because I was just angry in my life like that. So thanks to my sister, I gotta make sure I take this to the next level and show her. So your goals is right. Everybody can't see your vision because it's your vision. Keep your, what is it that you want in life? When you wake up in the morning, what do you say to yourself? When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you start listening to? When you wake up in the morning, do you just grab your phone, start checking social media to catch up on the latest updates? Or do you get up in the morning and you listen to something motivational to get your mind going? Do you get up and you read your list of goals? Did you even start writing your list of goals? What visions you got in? Look, this is not. Let me see if I can find it. This is one of my goals. Right? That's one of my goals. A diamond watch. Do I need it? No. Is it something I want? Yes. Do I gotta go and put all my money to it because I must have it right now? No. I'd rather take that money and go invest it because I already see the returns on it. Because the money that you put into your investment, for a lot of y'all that's company drivers, or you got a regular job, a 9 to 5, put money in that 401k, 15%. 15%. Pay yourself first. Don't pay your bills first. Because if you pay your bills first, after the bills is paid, then you try to save, you got nothing left. You got nothing left. So, you take your calculator. Let's just say you get, let's just use $1,000 as a start. Like, that's your income, your net pay after your taxes. Right? And you take 15% of that. That's $150 you put up in your savings account. Now, you want to get rid of your debt because the debt is pulling money out your pocket. You got them hands in your pocket like this. When you get rid of debt, your strongest wealth building tool is your money. Anybody that listen to Dave Ramsey know where I got that from, because I got that from Dave Ramsey. To build wealth, it's your income. But when you got credit card debt, you always late with your cell phone bill, because it happened to me numerous times. I was always late with my cell phone bill. So now the bill was this. Now that it's late, now I got to pay this. And you giving them extra money because of the interest that's applied to the balance. Stop giving them extra money unless it's going to just pay your bill in advance. Try not to pull so much money out of the ATM. What they charging? $4 for a transaction? $4.50? $5? So, but I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. You know, I'm gonna keep these to an hour on here. So, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna run the truck till I can't run it no more. And whatever the next path gonna be, I'm gonna be ready for it. I'm gonna go through the trenches. I'll climb through the mud. Hey, whatever it takes. But I know in my heart, I'm going to be successful. I'm already successful. But I gotta step it up on my time, at my pace. I ain't watching nobody else's hustle, because I got to focus on my own hustle. I got to focus on my own intelligence and what I want to educate myself with. I can't twist people's arm to want to get in the books. That's a personal choice. They stay where they at then. If they like it, I love it. You know, I'm not going to push my way of doing things on the people. I mention it, I watch their movement, and after that, I'm like, okay, I know where they at, and I'm going to keep it moving. No hard feelings, it ain't nothing personal. But at the end of the day, the future, you got to be like, you know what? Thank you to the old me for setting me up for the future. Because the future Sinnizter going to be like, man, that boy Sinnizter, the trucker, is the man. Because when you put that money up for the future, you can live comfortable. You can take vacation. Do you want to? I got a good one for you. My brother-in-law always used this. Do you want to be the person at the door at Walmart greeting people when you old? How you doing? Welcome to Walmart. Welcome to Walmart. So, do you want to be old and be standing on? You ever been to Walmart and you see the old people standing at the door look like they could barely stand? That could be you. You don't get your money right. You don't get your 401k and your Roth IRA, and you don't start educating yourself and putting money up. That'll be you. For those that work. And for the ones that don't work and the ones that want to play around and think everything's a game, hey, I got something for you too. Play now all you want. You can play now all you want. But I tell you what, you're going to pay for it later. Yeah. So you go ahead and keep sitting around and twiddling your fingers like, you know, the world just going to drop a job in your lap while you're sitting in your living room on the couch watching TV. Keep staying home and playing around, and laying around, watching TV, not doing nothing. It's your life. Can't be mad at your parents. You grown now. So you are responsible for how your life turned out. So if you don't put nothing in, you don't get nothing out. You doubt yourself, you don't make a move, you scared to make a move, you will never make a move. You gotta jump, you gotta take risks. Because if you're not willing to take risks, you're not willing to grow. And if you're not willing to grow, then what are you gonna do? Because there ain't no safe way out of life. Really. Ain't no safe way out of life. You can't get out of life alive. So, while you got the time and you got the physical attributes to do everything that you need to do, grind it, get it done. And if you don't get it done, hey, more power to you. But don't lay on when you sit back and you're like, oh, well, what if? What if? I don't want to be a what if person. I don't. I struggled enough, and I refuse to go back struggling. I refuse to go back to the struggle. So, all right. I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate y'all giving me y'all ear to preaching, as always. And I'm going to see what happens with the truck, and whatever happens, I'm going to deal with it. It is what it is. This is the life of a business owner. It comes with risks. But I wouldn't give it up to go back to being a company driver. I'll tell you that much. And if it's time for me to just say, hey, it's time to move on, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And I'm going to go and make it work wherever I go next. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But y'all stay up, stay focused, get your feet up under you. Oh, let me go back through here before I jump off here, because some people was asking me something. Oh, Hurricane, I'm down in North Carolina. I'm over here by Rose Hill, North Carolina, off of a U.S. highway. Let me see what highway is this. Oh, I'm at a pilot on I-40 364 in North Carolina. So, but focus and not finish. You shed some tears, man. Yo, I appreciate that, man. I didn't mean to make you shed tears, but you know, it's I gotta tell y'all, I've been there. I doubted myself many times in my life, not feeling like I was good enough. You know, so me getting to the point of paying my truck off, yo, I'm like, if I can do this, I can get out the projects, I can get out the hood, I can get off of child support, I can get off of public assistance. Yo, ain't nothing I can't do. I just had to get my feet up under me. You know, and not care what other people think or what people say. People gonna talk about you regardless if you do good, you do bad. Like, I'm getting ready to put some of my old music out, and I was even in my head about that. Like, I don't know if I want to do all that, because just the way my music was before I got to this part of being positive in my life, because I was reckless with the out in the streets, you know what I mean? Like, and my music just reflected. But you know what, at the end of the day, I have a past. I ain't always been positive, you know. I was always ready to pop off, you know. And you know, trucking saved my life, you know. I had my run-ins with the police, everything. So, you know, everybody come from something. Everybody been through something. We all been through something. You know, and I was kind of like, I was hesitating on if I'm going to put my music out. But I'm going to put the music out. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I was worrying about how people might feel about it. But at the end of the day, who cares how they feel about it? Who cares? Because at the end of the day, even when I was doing all the positive stuff on YouTube, how many people were sitting on YouTube with my name in their mouth, using my name to bump their numbers up, right? And all I was doing is dropping positive stuff, and they was dogging me. Yo, Sinnizter this. Yo, Sinnizter that. Sinnizter this. Sinnizter that. Say my name 3 times, watch me come through your mirror. Sinnizter this. You know? But at the end of the day, yo, who cares? It ain't stopped no money I was getting. All it was other grown men worrying about another grown man that pays them no mind. I don't reply to it, because a brother of mine told me, my boy Randy, when your enemies go low, you go high. I don't gotta respond. It don't require me to respond. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my music out. It is what it is. It ain't for everybody. I'm gonna tell y'all that. It ain't gonna be for everybody. And not everybody gonna like it. Not everybody gonna like what I said. But before I became Sinnizter, the motivator, I was Sinnizter, I'll punch you in your mouth. Sinnizter, I'll go in your mouth. Sinnizter, I'll run up on you in the street. Now, I'm just Sinnizter the motivator. Sinnizter the successful, you know? I want better in life. You know? We grow out of that. You know? That's not where I'm at anymore. I'm focused on having a better life. I'm focused on, I want a vacation. I don't want to be scrapping and fighting, you know? Go in your mouth like a dentist. You know it. Knock your wisdom tooth right out the back without affecting your other teeth. But, you know, and, yo, for all of y'all that's worrying about people judging you from your past, yo, people gonna judge you for your future. I'm not even where I want to be just yet, but people gonna judge me. And then, you know, you got the people that come and run and tell you, oh, this person said this about you. You know, I got someone that came to my channel, was like, yo, this person said this about you. I left the comment on the video. I don't even respond. It doesn't even require me to respond. I'll leave the comment. People thumbs down the motivation video. So, you ain't going to please everybody. So, we just going to stop that right now. Not everybody gonna like everything you do, but you do what you need to do to make you happy at the end of the day. That's the whole moral of it. You do what you gotta do to be happy for you. Right now, it's just me. You know, it's just me. And then some people that talk about you, they want attention. Man, we ain't got time for that negative energy. Let them, whatever. You sitting and you worrying about me, like something wrong in your life that you worrying about me, or they worrying about you. Like, what you so mad about? Like, I pay you no mind. But they must talk about you. So it's something going on in their life they not happy with. So it is what it is. Hey, I wish all my enemies nothing but love and success. That's the best thing I can do. That's it. I don't move in no fear. I'm enjoying my life. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm grateful for the things I have. I'm grateful I'm able to sit here and do these videos and leave a message in the world. So, Southside DaTrucker. Yo, everybody, I got to do this a separate video. But I just realized how many people use that DaTrucker the way I spelled it. Like, yo, it's an honor. I just want to say thank you to everybody who started. Either they spelt they not doing YouTube, but they spelt they trucker, the trucker, like DA the trucker, like I got mine. Yo, I just started realizing how many people use that name. Like, I didn't even know I had such a movement like that. I guess it wasn't meant for me to know until I just recently noticed that. But, yo, thank you to everybody that's inspired by me, that's motivated by me, that have their name spelt like that. You know, I looked at it like, damn, everybody got this. But you know what? It's just an honor to Sinister the Trucker. You know? So, hey, thank you. I think that's all I thank you. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. You know, that's a wonderful thing, you know? It's a wonderful thing to see people spell, you know, because if something ever happened, everybody know where that DA Trucker came from. You know, I'm the originator. So I'm going to keep dropping these motivation videos and keep inspiring people around the world. That's what we going to do. We ain't got time for negativity. Nah. We got to get our savings built up. We got to get our retirement built up. We got to get the kids' bank accounts built up. You got to get a new car. If you can pay it in cash, pay it in full. You want to get your family a new home? Yo, we got things to do. We ain't got time for negativity. We ain't entertaining that. Nah. We ain't entertaining that. Country Ghetto, what's up, man? Let me stroll back through here. For real. Yo, T, what up, man? For real. My boy Big Tass in the building. For real. Yo, Jay White, what's going on, man? I see you up in here. I'm just backtracking through the chats. Brandon, what's going on? I see you in there. All right, Carlton said, yo, Sin, you sure read the book Everyday Millionaire by Chris Hogan. I watched Chris Hogan on YouTube. Yep, he got the book. I ain't get the book yet. The Mexican, I got you, brother. You always been following me, man. Much love to you, man. Antonio the Trucker of Wells, what up? Hey Trina, how you doing? Okay, Trina said, yo, Sinister, you the one that made me want to become a trucker. I am all the way glad to see you and you telling the right thing. I thank you. You're the only man that, okay, think like you do. Much love for you. I appreciate that. I'll keep doing the videos. I'm back. And I was working on a new motivation video this week, but this happened, so it made me do a motivation video. So Square business, much respect. Thank you. Thank you. Young and Trucking, what's up, brother? Q Brown. Got to keep a good 10 to 20,000 in savings when you run in the truck. Hey, man, sometimes it's hard, man. Sometimes it's hard to put that type of money up. Fat Jack 3030. Got to run the KW, bro. I had a KW, man. I'm going to go and get me another truck. And I think I'm going Freightliner, Cascadia, Detroit engine, automatic. So I ain't got to keep. I'm going to miss my clutching. But, hey, it's better on the fuel and everything like that. So, yeah. But, yo, I'm going to jump off here. I'm just going to get me a little quick game. I'm going to get me a game of Madden in, unwind. Tomorrow's a new day. Get up, I'm going to start running and get it up to Chicago, take the truck to the shop, have my people look at it. I was trying to get my 3 trips in, but unfortunately, that ain't going to happen. So I'm going to go see my people at the office and let them look at it and see what happens. If I got to jump in the loaner, I don't want to, but if I have to, do what I got to do, keep the money coming in, keep rolling. Hey, but everybody be safe. I love y'all all. Stay blessed. Keep working hard. Keep your mind focused. For all of my single fellas out there, stop chasing these women out here. For all my single women out here, stop chasing all these fellas out here and get your mind right. Get your bread right. Get your life right. Get your how you feel about you right. Love yourself. Tell yourself you love you. Hug yourself. Let you know. Let yourself know how much you love you. Pat yourself on the back for whatever you accomplished. If you've been down and out, something happened, you lost a job, you quit a job, tell yourself, you know what? It was just time for me to move. Can't nothing hold me down. Ain't that a Puffy song? Can't nothing hold me down. Whatever. But, can nothing hold you back? The only thing can hold you back is your mental. It's your self-conversation. If you sit and you like, oh, man, yeah, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that. Yo, you gotta change your self-talk, that inner talk, that inner dialect. You gotta start speaking that positive things in your life. You know? So, taste the bread. Get that bag. You know, like I tell my little bro, I'm after that bread. For real. Put that money out for savings. Put that money out to start working on retirement. Hey, every job got a headache. Every job has its day. There ain't no perfect job. Hey, things happen. Take it with a grain of salt. Keep trucking. Keep your 10 toes down. Keep it trucking. Keep it moving. Because soon as something happens and you fall into that victim state of mind, other things is gonna follow right behind that. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Promise him. You know what? I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm good. I'm happy. I feel good. I feel great. I feel blessed. I'm successful. And if it's time for me to get a new truck, I know I'm going to get a new truck. I know I'm going to get a great truck, and I'm going to make it happen. Shake the world. Yeah, you know, we can do an interview. I'll definitely do an interview for you. Because you know me, I fire off with the motivation. I fire off. And it's all, it's love. It's you too love. You know what I mean? We out here, we trucking. You got your truck, I got my truck. There's other people that's truck drivers, other people that's sitting home. They trying to figure out what it is that they want to do with where they want to go. Some is sitting home, some is out of work. Yo, go get that CDL. Go get that CDL. You know, get out here. You can do it. If it's going to put bread in your pocket to take care of your family, do what you got to do. You don't got to stay over the road forever. Come out here, get your year and a half, get a year, and go back, drive local. Or maybe you might fall in love being in the open road. So, hey, you got to do what's best for you so you can be a better you. What was that saying I had last time? When you work hard on your job, you'll earn a living. But when you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. So what you doing right now to be a better you? Is you working out? Is you trying to watch what you eat? It's kind of hard to watch what we eat as truck drivers for those that's truck drivers. Are you working out? You trying to, get some of that weight off you? What you feed in your mind? What you planting in that field? Think in your mind like a field full of dirt, and you planting seeds. What you planting? Positivity or negativity? What you watching? You watching positive stuff or you watching negative stuff? It's all programming. So the things that you feed your mind is programming your way of thinking. Are you looking at nice houses? Or did you go in Google and type in a $10,000 bank account and go to images and just look at the numbers? Let me see if I can pull it up. I got this on my vision board. Look. It's too bright. There you go. You can go in Google and pull up, I put $10,000 bank statement. And just go look at it and then type, and then go to images. And have that, you can make it a screensaver. Get that vision. Get that vision, what you want. You can have whatever you want. If you can have anything you want, get the image 3 times a day. You stare at that image. You put that affirmation to it. You meditate on it. Stare at that 10,000. And if you close your eyes after a while, and I bet you can see that 10,000 in your head, and hold that. Think about what that 10,000 would look like in your bank account. The power of the mind, I'm telling y'all. Sinister's on some things. I don't know everything, but I know something. I know some things. Speak it into existence. I am going to have a $10,000 bank account. I am going to get the car I want. I am going to get the houses I want. I am going to get the house I want. I am going to purchase my dream home. It's on you. What you speak about, you bring about. But let me jump off here, go enjoy my PlayStation, run around, hit a few people in the game, get a little of my, I got a little frustration. I need to just, But y'all stay up, stay safe, and until next week, it's your boy Sinister. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everybody that continues to rock with me. And I'll talk to y'all next time. Have a good night.